Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen Hill for Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. We have a couple of trades that could take place before the trade deadline. Before I get right into that, you want to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel right now so you can get all the updates each and every time we have content coming out from the NFL Rumor Report. Without further ado, we're going to get right into the action. Today was a heavy day as far as rumors on the trade deadline wire, and you're looking just a couple of days from now, the trade deadline will be closed. And what teams need to make moves to get themselves in better positions to not only become more playoff bound, but also to structure their roster to where they can get more depth. You're looking right now at the Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals are very busy in a lot of rumors. Two specific trades that I'm hearing out of Arizona. You're looking at one. They're targeting Zach Ertz out the Philadelphia Eagles, and they want to upgrade their tight end position. What I'm hearing right now is a third-round pick and a linebacker. That's what it's going to take to get Zach Ertz away from the Philadelphia Eagles. And you're looking just at how talented Zach Ertz is. He's in a doghouse right now with Doug Peterson. He's fallen out of grace as far as his production. And it just feels like it's a marriage that's going to end messy for Zach Ertz and the Philadelphia Eagles. He was so successful in them winning a championship with Nick Foles a couple of years ago. But right now, it does not look like he's going to end his career in Arizona, and he's been public about not getting a contract extension and how unhappy he is with that. You're also hearing rumblings out of Arizona that Cincinnati wide receiver, you're looking at AJ Green possibly being on the move there. You see the contract of $18 million. That's going to be a problem. Either the Bengals are going to have to eat a lot of that contract and they can possibly ask for more compensation, but I don't see it possibly happening. I know you saw a lot of rumors this morning about it because it's heating up, but AJ Green's a name to look at. If you can put together Larry Fitzgerald, D-Hop, and AJ Green, and you can add possibly Zach Ertz to that, that'll be a hell of a lineup for Kyler Murray and company, and I think that would be an explosive offense going into the remainder of the season. You're looking at the number 2 trade that I heard about mostly of the day. You're looking at Sam Darnold of the Jets. Sam Darnold is possibly rumored to be going to the Colts, fellas and ladies. It is getting stronger and stronger. The Jets are selling. The Jets are basically trying to restructure their whole organization, and they're doing it by draft picks. They're doing it by getting rid of top-tier talent, low-tier talent, whatever it is. If you have some type of value, they're either trading you or cutting you, and they're trying to make room as far as cap room and things like that moving forward. I'm hearing that the second-round pick is going to be the asking price, and also a conditional third-round pick could be asking price for compensation as well for Sam Darnold. And you're looking at him possibly sitting behind Phillip Rivers for the remainder of the year, and then them possibly throwing him out there as a starter for next year, letting him develop, letting him learn the offense, learn the plays, and him to develop back into a top-tier quarterback like he was somewhat in college at USC. You're looking at Dwayne Haskins. Dwayne Haskins of the Washington football team has been rumored to be traded within the next couple of days. You see his falling out of grace, and you're hearing a lot of lip service from Ron Rivera and how he's saying, oh, well, he's still my young quarterback. He's still the quarterback of the future. I'm not buying it. I think the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to be the landing spot for Dwayne Haskins. I think that he has a skill set that fits Pittsburgh's organization, and I think that he's fallen out of grace too far. He not only went from starting to all the way to third string. Usually, if you fall out of grace a little bit, you go to the second string, because you got to think Kyle Allen's on that team, and Alex Smith, who has been out of football for some years, is even getting playing time before Dwayne Haskins. You look at what he's done on social media, unfollowing the organization of Washington team, and it's just little childish, immature things that he's doing left and right that are getting people's attention for the wrong reasons. You look at him, and he could possibly fetch a 4th-round pick, and you look at the Steelers, they're saying, well, we're not in a rush to get rid of Big Ben. We're not in a hurry, but if you guys are getting rid of him, we'll gladly take him off your hands for you. And I think that's going to be a very strong move that they can make. And you're looking at, the return on that investment could be huge if Dwayne Haskins can turn it around, become a little bit more mature, and lead the Steelers after Big Ben retires. Or if he suffers an injury this year, he could step in and take place. You're also looking at Ryan Kerrigan to the 49ers. You're looking at them needing help, seriously needing help on the defensive line. After losing Bosa, D Ford, they have a lot of injuries, and they traded away players that possibly could have stepped up during this time where they have injuries and helped them, but they are depleted across that defensive line. You look at what Kerrigan brings to the table for the Washington team. He's high energy, high motor. He makes plays against the run, makes plays against the pass, and you're looking at something to hold your hat on if you're the Niners and Kyle Shanahan, because that offense is not getting it done. The defense is not getting it done either. So you need somebody that's going to be a high energy guy that's going to get your team started every week. And you're seeing as they could restructure the contracts of Richard Sherman, they could restructure the contracts of Jimmy Garoppolo and try to get pieces in there as quickly as possible via trade. I'm looking at a 5th-round tender for Ryan Kerrigan from Washington to go to the 49ers. And last but not least, the Browns are in the market to get rid of David Njoku. They've been trying to get rid of him for the last 2 years. He's been very injury prone. And as we all know, the best availability sometimes is just simply being available. He has not been available. He's had a number of injuries that have been season ending. He's had an injury this year that kept him out a couple of games. And he's fallen out of favor with the coaching staff already. Stefanski is not going to keep him on the team that much longer. And you look at them, they're not probably going to extend his contract as well to that second contract after the rookie season. And you look just at what he's able to do. When he is healthy, he can stretch the field. When he is healthy, he's a pretty good downfield threat. Blocking, not so much as far as elite blocking, but you're looking, if he gets on the same page with George Kittle and the 49ers, and he's able to not only help them produce, George Kittle can teach him how to block. George Kittle can teach him the tricks and the trades on how to be a great tight end. I believe George Kittle is that great of a person and player to help motivate that young man. And you're also looking at Jimmy G. If Jimmy G gets healthy and gets back into the swing of things, he could possibly benefit from having David Njoku as somebody like that. You know, when he was at Miami, he did a lot of special things. We haven't quite seen all of that in the NFL. We've seen flashes in the pan. But I think that he's still a quality young tight end. And I think if he goes to the 49ers, it's a fresh start. He gets his chance to show his talents out in the Bay. And those are my trade rumors. You guys hearing any trade rumors? All my sources are ESPN and also Bleacher Report. So leave your comments in the comment section. What trades do you want to see your team make? What trades are you hearing that your teams are rumored to make? Leave that in the comment section below, and we'll go back and forth and talk about it. And as always, I'm going to thank every single person for supporting Sports Choice Plus. Make sure you're out there subscribing and sharing in your Facebook group. And until next time, good people, y'all be safe.